Translucency is an advanced optical quality that's a combination of reflection and refraction. Translucent materials scatter light in the subsurface. That means that the light passes a short distance into the object. The light is bent when it enters the object, and then it's bounced at some depth within the material. Frosted glass is a great example of a translucent material. To simulate this, select the translucent shader. The translucent color is black by default, and that's why the teapot has a darker edge at this point. We could select a different color here, or for more subtlety, map the translucency as a variation according to the surface normals. Now I've already done that down here with the filter color. To save time, I'll drag this map into the translucent color component. Just drag the M from one box to the other. I'll choose to instance the map so that I can control both components with one set of parameters. Active shade is taking some time because we're still ray tracing refraction. Now you can see the subsurface scattering effect as the translucent color is beginning to predominate. Now I'd say that the teapot is too yellow. I'd like to change that color within the fall-off map. I'll click on the M here to go into the fall-off map, and then I'll change the color to off-white. This will really tone down the saturation and make the teapot more believable. Notice that the index of refraction is overridden here within the fall-off map. This controls the amount of bending of light. I'll go up to the parent, and I have to say that perhaps it's too translucent. There's too much scattering going on for my taste. I'll go down to the maps rollout and turn down the translucent color to 50%. Now it's partially translucent. However, the teapot is actually opaque, and that's because the translucent shader does not support advanced transparency like the blend shader does. For this reason, if you want the teapot to be partially transparent, you need to change the opacity. And I could do that by turning down the percentage here. Or, as I'm sure you're expecting, you can put a fall-off map in this component. And that's what I'll do. This default fall-off map will do the trick. And that's because we're dealing with opacity here, not transparency. So we want the side to be opaque and the front to be transparent. I'll go back up to the parent, and let's finally simulate some reflected light by increasing the specular level and increasing the glossiness. So as you can appreciate, we have a very complex material at this point, and you can examine it in the Navigator.